Okay, we're gonna do the second half now of this Mishnah. There is a tiny test at the beginning of it, so it starts with Hilveo ala mashkin. If someone lent money and he receives a collateral together with it. Now he's watching this collateral and something happens to the collateral that he's watching. So what type of obligation does he have in it? Is he only responsible for negligence, or is he responsible more? Is he responsible like a shemer sacher? So the Mishnah here says Hilveo ala mashkan shemer sacher. That's a Tanakama. Hilveo ala mashkan. He lent him money. It's like loive means to borrow. So hilveo means he lent him ala mashkan for a with a collateral. So shemer sacher. He is a shemer sacher in guarding this mashkan. And the reason why he's a shemer sacher for guarding the mashkan is because he's receiving a benefit by taking care of this mashkan. One way of explaining this, that what benefit does he have by taking care of this mashkan, is the fact that he has to take care of the mashkan makes him exempt from giving tzedakah to a poor person that comes to his door. It's a really odd type of benefit. But if a poor person would come to his door and has to take this mashkin, let's say it's like some sort of clothing, he has to shake it out or whatever it is. So, and a poor person knocks on his door, please give me something to eat. He can say, I'm sorry, I'm too busy. I'm in the middle of doing a mitzvah. I don't have to feed you. And the mitzvah that I'm doing is taking care of this mashkin, which is a type of hashavas aveda. That's one explanation. The other explanation is that he's involved in doing a mitzvah salva, of giving a loan. Two possibilities. Whatever the case is, this benefit that he has by holding on to this mashkin gives him that little bit of extra bread that he doesn't have to give away to the poor person. And because of that benefit, he's considered shemer sacher. He's a paid watchman. He has that little bit of benefit. Rabbi Yehuda says no. Hilveyu mois shemer chinam. If he's lending money and he's watching this object, he's still a shemer chinam, because that's not considered a real benefit. The fact that he doesn't have to pay to the poor person that little bit of bread that he would have to give to tzedakah. And the reason why it's not such a real benefit is because he also lost money at the same time. I mean, he could have been using the money that he lent, and now he can't use it. So now you say that, okay, well, he saves money from giving this bread. Well, he's also losing money at the same time. That holding on to this money also has value, and he's not holding on to it. He lent it out, so he doesn't really have that benefit. The Gemara and the Mefarshim explain that Rabbi Yehuda would agree that there is a benefit if he would have been a shemer aveda. That means if he just found a lost object and now he has to return it. So if a poor person would come and ask him for bread while he's involved in returning this lost object, he can say, I'm sorry, I'm doing a mitzvah, I'm Isaac b'mitzvah, and therefore I'm pater from giving you this bread, or the pruta. It's called pruta de Rabbi Yossi, the Rabbi Yosef, because Rabbi Yosef is the opinion that explains this. So this Mishnah would go according to Rabbi Yosef, that Rabbi Yosef holds that a shemer aveda, someone who is returning a lost object, is considered a shemer sacher on the object that he's returning. And you find something on the street and you have to return it, and it gets stolen from you, you have to pay for it, because you have a little bit of benefit in the fact that you don't have to give tzedakah while you're holding on to it. And again, Rabbi Yehuda only argues because over here he's also losing money from the fact that he's lending money at the same time that he's getting that little bit of benefit. So he's losing money and gaining. Together it equals out to nothing, and he's a shemer chinam. However, hilveyo peiros, let's say he lent fruits, then he would be a shemer sacher. So hilveyo peiros, let's see it inside. Hilveyo peiros, if he lent him fruits, then he's a shemer sacher. Why? Because now he's really gaining, because his fruits would have spoiled. But the fact that the person has to pay him back fresh fruits means that he's gaining from lending itself, that he's gaining, because it's not considered ribbis, but he's gaining the fact that his fruits are going to come back fresh. The person's going to have to replace them. Abba Shal says, Rashay Adam lahaskir mashkaine shalani lias pesik v'hoylach alav. A person is allowed to rent out the mashkan that the poor person gives him, and lias paisik b'hoilach alav, and then to diminish the loan based on the income that he gets by lending it out. Let's say, for example, he lends, let's say, a certain amount of money to this person, and as a mashkin, he takes his axe or a hammer, and then um, he rents out the hammer to be used. And meanwhile, a little bit of income comes in. So as the income comes in from this hammer, he takes off from the amount that the person owes him. Because it's like returning this lost object. This hammer, for this poor person that borrowed money from him, is considered like a lost object because the guy can't get it back. He can't afford it. He can't afford to pay back the loan, but you're helping him pay it back, and therefore it's as if you're returning this lost object. Okay, so I just want to give you a little code. Um, and I'll use the name of one of our students as the code. And we'll start with Yosef. Okay, that's the end of the Mishnah.